Hello and welcome to the Captain Show. Today I'm going to take a little adventure around Staunton Harold Estate. It's quite a big place and there's quite a few other bits and bobs. There's a craft centre and a garden centre, an old church. Can you see that? The old telephone boxes. There's just no more of them left around. It's a weird sort of situation, but they're gone now. And if you can see over there, there's a little red letterbox. You don't see many of them. And some weighing, scales there for weighing the parcels and stuff. Yeah, you don't get that these days. Little place for the gardeners. It's a few bits and bobs. This is what, I suppose makes it a craft centre. It's worth a quick look round to see what there is. I suppose there's a lot of bits and bobs inside. They sell wood here. That's quite surprising how cheap that is, really. Let's just have a quick look at that. And then, there's certain bits that are priced, for a piece of wood. And here's a craft shop. Right up. There. Yeah, it's a place worth visiting by the looks of it. A bit of the place is actually massive, so you're going to see quite a bit of stuff. As we walk down here, you'll see little like stables. This is the old building. If you look at take a look at it, this is where the stables was. They had quite a few horses back in the day when the Earl owned it. But now they've turned a lot of these places into, little arts and crafts places. And this, this is where a painter works. I don't know if you can see in there. I don't know if that's all blocked off, but it's, it looks a nice place. And then there's, each time you come to one, there's people working away, somebody working away, making bread there. Do you know what I mean? And it's worth a look. These places. That's obviously the back of the cafe. Disabled toilets and stuff. You can see that these are, the old stable buildings. There's different companies here and stuff. You sort of come out to a courtyard here and people gather, and there's a few more crafts places. It's a big chess game, isn't it? Each one of these shops hold a little bit of difference, to what they've got in it and what sort of crafts they do. There's one here that's a pottery house, and the kids are playing in the background here, so I don't know how the sound's going to come out. But this is quite a nice little shop. It's worth coming here, definitely worth coming here. And I've got a unique little shop down here that I want to show you. I love, to be honest with you. This is the courtyard of the stables. Stables is real big, really. A few dogs. Now, I want to whip in this one because this is the painters, and Some of the paintwork in here is brilliant. I like it, I do. I'm not going to show you everything here, but you know, some of the artists that do the stuff here is amazing, really. And I definitely don't want to, you know, show you everything. So you, if you come, you know, I haven't spoilt it for you. But yeah, it's a nice place. That's the candle makers. I'm not sure if this shop's still here, the one that I was looking for. Ah, it's here. This is the shop I'd like to look at, and you know, I'm gonna, you know, put it in here. Yeah, it's a good shot, this one. In one door. A bit more of the artwork. And that's the little painting place for children to come and have their faces painted and stuff. And now we're sort of going to go on to the actual estate. You know, this is quite a big place. I mean, the one main building here is used for, you know, big, you know, people who want to hire it out as a studio for work and, you know, doing big exhibitions and stuff. It's quite a big place. Just imagine that this is your entrance, your gateway to your estate. Doesn't that look brilliant? You know, and that countryside that stretches for a good few miles around here is all your estate. Hey, some of us got a few quid, some of us own nice houses, but some of us, you know, live totally different with, you know, maids and things like that, and in a house of this size and structure. And he actually had his own church, and he's actually buried here. Now this place is quite amazing, really. You know, I mean, that's one hell of a view, if you notice. You know, a little waterfall, a couple of lakes, and then there's that place there. That's where he lived. That's where the Earl lived in the early days. And I mean, they had to sort of like fortify themselves against the Oliver Cromwell, who came down here to try and, you know, win the land. But that's one beautiful home. And I don't know, from this point of view, you can't really see that there's some statues on the top. I think that's more around the other side, but we're going to go round there so you'll get a good look at that. I love the fact that there's just that little circle window there, and is that the granny's flat? I don't know, but you don't know, do you? I definitely love to live in there. This place is just absolutely massive. You know, I'm on thin ice here because I'm standing on the lawn, and they don't like you standing on the lawn. You know, they'll let you walk round the place and show you the statues right up there, but they will not allow you to walk on the grass. So I best do as me told and get off. But I thought, you know, I'd sneak a little shot in for you. Now this is quite amazing. You know, this here is his own chapel. Now I say chapel because that's what they used to call it, but really this is a church. It's, you know, it's massive. It's, you know, it's actually called Staunton Harold Church, but in the old days this would just be for the family, you know, that lived in that house over there, and probably some of the servants. Now I'm not sure if I can get in here. Used to be able to, but you know, just take a look at that. That's what you call masonry work. You know, it's a long time since I've been here, and I'm going to try the door. Yeah, it's locked. Now I know it ain't locked all year round. I know in the summer, you know, it's worth a walk round here and thing, and it's really a shame really, because inside here I'm going to, you know, take a walk round and see if I can see through any windows. But inside is one of the first built, I don't know if you can see in there, they're very dark and unclean windows, and they reflect a green tint anyway. But it was one of the first built roofs of oak, and you know, you can see when you look at it how it's painted and that. It's quite a thing, and I'm pretty, you know, I wish I could have got into it, but it's an excellent building, and it's, you know, if you're going to come out here for an afternoon in Staunton Harold, I don't know if you know, if you're going to have food and that, it's probably worth coming for food. But you know, some of the stained glass windows there, I mean, you really need to be on the inside to look at stained glass windows. And I pity I've come on a day where, you know, it's not open. Maybe in the future I'll take a look at it. You can see how much, when you look at that, how different people was in size, you know, a few hundred years ago. I mean, my head comes up to here. You know, I'd have to definitely bow down to get into that door. You see that? This is, you know, I don't know what's in there. I don't know quite what that is. I've got to have a look around for a sign. I don't know if you can see in there, but there's a couple of coffins in there. There's a chapel of rest. I don't know. But that's it. That's a, you know, it's a little building on the side here. And it's a pity I can't see into it, but you know, Walter Knight, Earl Ferrers. That's his gravestone. And just take a look at these. This is the garden gates. Bigger than my drive gates. Do you know what I mean? It's quite incredible. And if you look around the garden, you're not allowed in it, but you can actually see they've got statues everywhere. It's got a nice feel to it. Lovely garden, isn't it? Imagine you just being able to pass the hours away in there. I hope you've enjoyed that bit of an adventure. You know, I'm glad you come to the Captain Show. I'm glad, you know, you comment, subscribe and like my videos. Please come back again.